I'm going to show you how I make treasure in my adventures exciting and valuable by creating unique objects to art. Plus, stick around to the end of this video because as a bonus, I have some example unique objects to art that you can add to your table today. This is a Dungeon Master quick tip, and we're starting right now. Welcome to the Dungeon Master's Apprentice, and I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master. Here at the Dungeon Master's Apprentice, we work on creating the Cursed, a unique campaign world, and talk about having a great gaming session at the table. Now let's talk about making unique treasure objects. There's a great webcomic called DM of the Rings. Yeah, I love the title too. It is a great comic, but what I want to point out is that below a lot of his comic strips, Shamus adds some great dungeon mastering advice. After one episode, he talks about making items found in treasure unique. He writes, "It's not a small figurine, it's a beautiful, handcrafted figure of a water nymph." Yes, this seems silly. Of course it's handcrafted. Everything is in a pre-industrial world. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if it's not worth 2 coppers and weighs as much as a brick. Your players will fight over that figurine if you make it sound exciting enough. I'm not sure Shamus sounds like that. Now, I would not go as far as to say that, but the gist of what he's alluding to is quite correct. Let's take a page from the Home Shopping Network and realize that nothing is too mundane to be praiseworthy. The Home Shopping Network and others like it sell millions of things every day because they make it appear as if every item is something that you cannot live without. Remember to stick around till the end because I have a way to randomly generate these individual pieces of treasure. Never underestimate the power of description. Now, I'm not advocating that you describe each and every gold piece like the players are some avid collectors or something. I'm just suggesting that you as the DM take a few minutes to describe 1 or 2 items for each game night. Small items of art are sometimes lumped into a category called objects to art. And the first thing you want to ascertain is what type of artwork is it? Is it a reliquary or is it a plaquette? Next, what is the subject matter depicted in the artwork? Is it that nymph that Shamus described or is it a battle scene? After that, a style that the artwork was created in. Is it gaudy, earthly, violent? Then decide on the composition of the piece. For example, is it very chaotic or well balanced? Next, determine the surface of the piece. Is it old and pitted or beautifully polished? And then lastly, assign a feeling that it invokes when viewing the object. Remember that all pieces of art are supposed to evoke an emotion. So does it evoke a gloomy feeling? Or do the players get a sense of calm from viewing the object? With these 6 steps, you can generate a nearly unlimited number of unique items to scatter throughout your treasure hoards for your players to find and fight over, even if they aren't worth that much. And as a gift for sticking around to the end here is a table where with 6 D10s, you can generate thousands of unique items. Here are 3 examples I made using this table. I rolled 5, 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, which equated to bracelet, maiden, unfriendly, cluttered, pitted, and chilling. And this is what I came up with. A bronze bracelet with a pitted engraving of a cluttered scene featuring a frowning young maiden. The bracelet gives you a chilling feeling. Next, I rolled 9, 3, 10, 2, 2, 6, which is vase, nymph, pure, polished, tranquil, and aggressive. And I came up with an ornate, polished vase depicting a nymph bathing in a pure, tranquil pool. Even though the depicted scene is peaceful, you get an aggressive vibe from the vase. And lastly, I rolled 4, 4, 3, 7, 5, 1, which gave me necklace, battle, stiff, chaotic, flat, calm. And I came up with a necklace with a large flat pendant with a painting of a chaotic battle in a rather stiff style. A feeling of calm seems to radiate from the necklace. I hope you enjoyed my quick tip on how to quickly and easily generate objects to art. A link to download the table for randomly generating these unique objects is in the description below. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button. And of course, any suggestions you have would be greatly appreciated. So please don't forget to leave a comment. I hope you come back for the next installments where I continue fleshing out my campaign world and discuss other Dungeon Mastery related topics. If you're enjoying this journey with me, then please consider subscribing, please, to this channel. If you do, don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified every time new content is posted. Until then, adventure on!